Hi, this is Gautaman, Certified Lab Associate Developer. Welcome to LVC LED. Today topic is the various important array operation in the point of CLED 2017 pattern. In that first part, we are going to cover build array and index array based question. You can expect two questions from these two particular topic, right? We will go with the hands-on and we can get a good idea about those topics. Yes, generally if you are considering an array, they are a data structure which consists of the similar data type elements. Okay, and when you are considering the LabVIEW based array, as usual, how you are creating array now, so the same dimension will be there and elements will be there. So array which consists of a dimension as well as elements, so you can able to make n dimensional array in the LabVIEW also, right? So there are so many functions are available in the LabVIEW. In that we will focus the index array and the build array based questions. Yes, build array which will make scalar elements into an array elements. That is the main purpose we are using that build array. And index array is simply telling about which element is present in which index. So we will go for directly the question, and we can do the some hands-on, then we will explain the basic functionality also. Yes, as I mentioned, the build array is going to convert that normal one-dimensional array into a two-dimensional array, or scalar elements to an n-dimensional array. Likewise, we can go it. So as per this question, what value does the result indicator display after the code executes? So here we have a one-dimensional array which has 4 elements. In the second array also having a 4 element, we are providing as an input to the build array function. Then the build array function is going to provide it is a 2-dimensional array. So you can able to see one-dimensional array is solid line, but after converting them as a build array or array, we are getting some gap between those lines. Okay, so from this we can understand what type of array dimension we are having it. Okay, so after creating the indicator in this point on the particular line, you can able to understand, create one indicator. So you are having a 2-dimension, so likewise we can have it, right? So in this we are going to take one index element array which is available in the column wise, right? First you see the array part alone, how they are building. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So build array, one dimensional array. If you are giving the another dimension, that's the next dimension will be an output of array. So in the point of this question, they are considering always the array may have a row as well as column. In this they picked only that column elements. They didn't pick any row elements, but automatically they will pick a 0 value in this point. So if you want to see the result, let me show the indicator also. Yes, your result is 2 6. In the second question, so here the same type of question, build array 1, but here they have specified concatenate input selected. What is the meaning of concatenate? It is combining the elements in a single stretched one. So single line we can able to get it. So here in concatenate input is selected. In the previous question the concatenate input is not selected. So if you make this one, automatically the structure will be different. So individual elements are going to be connected. After selecting this one, what is happening? They are being in a single line, right? So here we have a 3 elements on the top and another 3 elements in the bottom. So after creating the indicator, how it looks, it is going to be one dimensional array alone, right? It is going to be one dimensional array alone, but it will consist of all the 6 elements. Okay, not 3 elements, all the 6 elements will be available in a single stretch. That is the main reason we are using that concatenate input is selected. So answer is 1 minus 4 3 7 minus 2 6. The option A is the right answer for it. So third question is the same build array one. Here as I mentioned in the previous 2 questions, concatenate input is not selected, mean what will happen? If it is selected, what will happen? Okay, you just assume there is a two-dimensional array is there which has element a, b, c, d. Again there's another array also there, again the same elements are present. So there those two arrays are going to be connected to the build array function. In this point there is no input is selected, that is concurrent input is not selected. You can able to see what will happen if I have get any indicator. See that this color pink color line is being very small when I compare with the output indicator wire thickness, right? So it is going to be next dimension of these two things. That means two dimension if you have given, they will go for only 3 dimension. Okay, third 3 dimension alone is going to be there. If I have selected concurrent is selected, what will happen? They will be in the same dimensional array alone. Okay, again the result is going to be same two dimensional array. So that's why we have to understand, that is what you have to understand. So option for this one is array out one is 3 dimensional array, array out 2 is 2 dimensional array. So option for this one is it is a 3D, that is a option D for this question. Okay, option D for this question. Okay, next one is so in this part again the build array function, the loop is running for 3 times, but in the question they have specified after running this particular VA 2 times what are the elements will be present in the array. So they are using a shift register, it is uninitialized shift register, then I will be the another value, it is also one of the scalar value, no? So 0 1 2 like that it will feed it. So very first time I may get a result as 0 1 2. After that what will happen, if it is running 2 times, again 0 1 2 will be there. So totally 6 elements will be present, 6 elements will be present. So I may get a result very first time is 0 1 2, again 0 1 2. So totally 6 elements will be present. Index array, it is simply returning the elements which is present in the particular index. So that we can see with some questions, right? So there are it is a 2-dimensional array, no? It is 2-dimensional array. They have totally 12 elements. Those index array have been connected with those 2D array. Next, after the expanding it, what will happen? You can able to, normally you will have only one functional like this. Okay, if you are expanding it, depends on the 2-dimensional array rows and columns, it will be expanded more. So I just increasing only up to 2 as per this question, and I'm taking a wire in the second one. So doing execution, you can able to come for a conclusion 11 22 30 33 44. Since row have been taken as a default one, so second row alone you have been picked, so that element alone is going to be considered as a 11 22 33 44. So next one is same, it's a combination of index array and a build array, right? So as I mentioned, here we have a 2-dimensional array. It has been given to the index array, here not at all wired, and another 1D array is have been wired to the build array. So what will happen if you have not wired, they will become a 1-dimensional array. So 2D array after making a index that will become a 1-dimensional array. Those 1-dimensional array and another 1-dimensional array will be an output of a 2D array. So let us check with the results. It is a 2-dimensional array, so first 2 options are ignored. Another thing is 364 or 483 or 483 364. So we will get some results. It is 483 364 alone. Yes, subscribe our channel. You can follow us in the name of LVCLID in Facebook as well as in the Instagram.